Reading. All right, but I want to talk to y'all first about grinding. Y'all haven't been told the truth, okay? All right. So it's important to understand that there's divine timing for everything, right down to when you do your workouts, when you pray, when you create, excuse me, when you detox. There's divine timing for all of that. Some of y'all are not tapped in to the divine timing, or you're missing it. You're being distracted. You're being sidetracked. You're being warped and distorted. Your energy is being warped and distorted. You are locked into some sort of toxic part of your frequency is toxic, and so you're missing the divine timing for some things. Now, in my workshop, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that. That's one of the things we're going to get into. So I'm hoping to have my workshop available, like ready and for everybody to attend starting tomorrow. Okay, it'll be a daily workshop for a couple of days, and you will learn different things. The price of that workshop, my weekly workshop, or every other day workshop, it will be no more than $10. I highly recommend that everybody join my workshop. Now, getting into talking about grinding. Yeah, they're doing stuff to my videos, y'all. They're doing stuff. So this is why I'm going to be doing more teaching on Eventbrite from now on. Okay, I'll have some free workshops on there, very affordable ones on there. I just can't teach that much on here. They're blocking some of the videos. High present moment. So grinding, you have not been told the truth. Okay, some of y'all don't realize that you're still trapped in the 9 to 5 grinding mindset. You may not have an employer anymore, 9 to 5. You may not have a boss, but you're still living like you do. Okay? You haven't detached from understanding that you haven't detached from the boss energy of having someone controlling your energy. When you are grinding, okay, the grinding is not, I can tell you no matter what grinding you do, it does not supposed to go on an hour. I do not care what grinding you do. It doesn't matter. 30 minutes is even too long. You've been lied to. You've been lied to. This is why we have worldwide burnout. We have people that's taking years to recover from burnout, yet they're like, I don't work 9 to 5 anymore. Why am I still burnt out? They're like, I don't live with my family members. I'm on my own. Why am I still burnt out though? Because your chakras are not supposed to be grinded for like an hour. Some people are pushing themselves that far because they're chasing, they're people pleasing, they're trying to get ahead of other people. They would rather be, they would rather be, they want to be brought down to their knees, you know, totally collapsed, burnt out, just to prove that they got there at a certain time or faster. The angels told me that we're not even supposed to be chasing deadlines. Like all that, like, I'm going to get this done at this time. No, that's a no-no. Because there's divine timing at work. So you may set that time and it still may not happen because God did not choose that time. You chose that time. Okay? So God told me that the grinding needs not to have a deadline. You just need to continue doing some of it daily. But there should not be a deadline, a certain date. The Matrix got you doing that because the Matrix wants to control your energy. It doesn't care about the other stuff that you need to do, like basic self-care. It doesn't care about that. It doesn't care that you got to spend time with family members or your kids or your pet. It doesn't care that you got to see the doctor and make appointments. It doesn't care. It says, get that grind done at this time. Set a time. Your life is full of ebbs and flows and changes. So this is why it's not mentally healthy and physically healthy to set deadlines for grinding. You might lose a loved one and you need some time off for grieving. And then if you feel like you don't go after, if you don't do it at that time, finish your grind and you feel like you failed even though you needed time off to grieve. Okay? Exactly. It's all set up to take you to an early grave. Okay? That's the dead entity. To take you to an early grave. To use you up. So this is why it's important. If you want to, look, your heart chakra, you take years off your life when you're making it grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and harder in long periods of time daily. That takes years off your life, y'all. I had an actual pharmaceutical doctor tell me this. Okay? However slow you've been doing, you got to go much slower. The slowness you've been taught is not slow. The Matrix tell you that's slow. That's actually still fast. So, that's what you've been lied to about grinding. Okay? You haven't been told the truth. You're not supposed to get everything done in the same day. Our ancestors were not trying to build their house in a day. As a matter of fact, okay, a lot of us don't have tightly knitted, close family members, so we don't have the ability to distribute the work evenly and equally. Okay, and use everybody's energy up pretty equally. We don't have those benefits anymore. So you must become different people on different days. Okay? All right, you must become different people on different days. Now, I was going to talk about what y'all just saw, but somebody showed up, okay? So somebody said, I look homeless. Let's talk about that. Those people are the people who are not tapped into the divine. Those people who attack you at this time, okay, they think that they're doing God's work. Divine timing is also based upon how you release. This is the time right now to have passion, to actually bring joy in other people's life. See, when you get tapped in to divine timing, you figure out, okay? You figure out that somebody is not for your work. This is the time right now that you should be having a healthy release. Okay? You should be working on your confidence and self-esteem. This isn't the time to be lifting a stone and attacking. But those people attack because they're not tapped into divine timing. So the people that attack you, they're not tapped into divine timing energetically. So they're doing the opposite. Okay? So while you're trying to lead peacefully at this time, you're trying to build character and self-esteem and confidence and strength. They're trying to tear it down. Okay? And when they try to tear it down at this time, I'm using this as an example, what just happened to me. It's because those people are not tapped in to their work. Those people are not. When you are lazy and you don't do any work, You lose divine timing. You will never be tapped in. Okay? Sitting around all the time, just sitting all day every day and not doing no work. If this is what you do daily, cry me a river, sit around all the time and all that, you're going to get the low vibrational download for that time. And it's just going to be it's going to be sent to you to keep you even more low vibrational. Okay? Hi everybody. Okay. Okay. If you're grinding doesn't mean I'm trying to get more. Let's get into that. I'm trying to get a fancy home. I'm trying to get fancy stuff. You will not be locked into divine timing. I'm going to tell you right now, because that's chasing materialism. You have to be concerned with just being of service and helping people. If you're concerned about what you specifically want to get, material comfort, you'll never be able to get deep into the Akashic records, which is also earth energy, grinding energy. You'll be limited. You'll crack the top of the stone, but you won't be able to go deep. Okay? This is why it's important to no longer choose your work because what you want to get. I have a very special video that I posted for sale before. Okay? Some of y'all bought that video. I'm going to post the link to that video again. So people can, if they want to pay $5 to watch that video, they can. But there is much higher levels of manifestation than I'm manifesting what I want to get. You want to reach a whole nother level higher than that. And it got to be all about just keeping yourself alive. That's the most powerful script. I'm keeping myself alive. So it's not grinding. I'm keeping food in my mouth. I'm keeping clothes on my back. I'm keeping a roof over my head. I'm keeping a bed. I'm keeping it so that I can get some medical care. Keeping myself, my body alive, and my family alive. This is how you start to get way much more. Because there's nothing more worth riches than the script of keeping myself alive. Okay? Yeah, I'm just keeping myself alive. I'm keeping my family alive. I want to extend our life. I want to extend our life so we can extend the time that we have to serve. That's why I'm doing this. Because if I stop doing this, I will start to die faster. If I stop serving, if I stop trying to keep people alive, I stop keeping myself alive. Grinding is not about the money. Y'all, let me tell y'all. When I used to be like, I'm doing this to get money, I'm doing this, it would always lead me to a very low point. I would always end up unfulfilled emotionally. Okay, I would feel like my self-esteem would decline because it's like, oh, I gotta chase money. I'm doing this to get things that's going to own me. That's a hurt. Eventually, that your self-esteem takes a hit. It takes a hit. Okay. A high present moment. Exactly, exactly. I'm keeping myself alive. So if you're like, I'm doing this work because I can't just sit here and waste away for 2 hours. I start sitting here for an hour. I start to feel my death. I will literally feel myself dying. Spiritually, mentally, physically. I have to keep myself alive, so I have to find something to bring to this world, things to do for this world. But I also have to prepare myself. How can I prepare myself to serve if I'm not connected to divine timing? God's clock, the clock of God, okay? I need to be connected to that, which means I have to allow myself to have non-human behavior. Meaning I'm having this moment where I'm not grinding. I'm literally just letting the natural sounds of the world come into me. I'm literally just letting natural nature come into me. And then I am celebrating it. Celebrating something other than what I see in the mirror. I'm celebrating the gift of energy. I'm celebrating the gift of my soul. That's why I'm doing this dancing. That's why I'm doing this yoga, this body flow. I'm not doing it because I want to get strong. I'm doing it to celebrate the fact that I have life. I did something today to keep myself alive. See, when you click into everything that you do, this is a celebration of keeping myself alive and other people. That's why I'm doing this. Celebration. I'm celebrating it. Then you are open to even more energy. You are granted more downloads. You're granted downloads that a lot of people don't have access to. You are granted some sort of harmony, peace with your situation. You start to be less bothered by toxic people. The people that normally get under your skin, they won't get under your skin that often. Celebration of just keeping yourself alive frees you from a lot of that desire energy to grind. You'll be like, you know what? I'm not grinding. Okay, I'm not here to grind. I'm not here to add tension in my life. Soon as the tension starts to come, then I'm grinding. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If the tension starts to come in the bedroom, doing on YouTube stuff, home life, it means you're not allowing yourself to have resting moments and you're adding tension. You're trying, as this one coach said, you're trying to be somebody that you're not. Do you know that you don't have to be nobody? There's nobody you need to be. There's nobody you need to be. You just need to celebrate that you're doing something to keep yourself alive. That's it. And the power will come. Don't underestimate the power of joyful energy. It can make you younger. It can transform you. It's the greatest of magic. It's the most abundant power. Okay? The more, the people that look young, to say, you look at me and you're like, you don't have that many wrinkles for your age or whatever. Because I am a very celebration type person. I'm constantly saying, woo, this is so good. Thank you most high for this. Woo, I'm so glad to see you. You look good. Oh, that was good. I just enjoyed this. Woo. See, that celebration. Okay? Then you realize I'm not doing no work. I'm not doing any work. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. If you work out to build muscle, I can tell you right now, at some point, you're gonna feel this like energy, almost like You got a slave master. Something owns you. Definitely with working out. See, the movement of the body is to celebrate the work that you have done. That is why you move your body. The movement of your body ain't got nothing to do with trying to get in shape. The movement of your body is to get your house in order. It's to fix your house up. It is not, I'm trying to get muscle and strength. No, our ancestors was not worried about that. They had people that was skinny. They had people that was chubby. They had people that was ripped. Do you think they were like, oh, you're not as good in this tribe because you're not as ripped as this dude and you're the skinniest one? No, they didn't care about none of that. When they were moving stones and sticks, they was happily doing it. They were like, I get to build my own crib today. Like, I literally get to put my house together. You know, I'll tell you who literally have embodied that energy that I'm talking about. And some of y'all are not going to agree with me. Okay? I don't always use cards, y'all. Okay, I just want to make this clear for people who are new. I have 2,000 videos on this channel, and at least 1,700, there is no cards. Not all my videos are showing. Some of them are private. Some of them I had to make members only. Some of them I had to make unlisted because people were disrespecting the content. So I have loads of videos on this channel with no cards. Okay, I don't need them. I told y'all that. But some of y'all like the angel guide cards. Y'all like the spirit messages. So I have to appeal to different people on this channel because not everybody use the same spiritual practices, y'all. So I can't just go ahead and ghost those people on the channel. I don't want to play favorites. Because when I play favorites, I'm chasing. Okay? That's another thing. Playing favorites. I'm only going to work with this person more in the family. Or, all that's chasing. All that's chasing. If everybody's contributing, doing the best they can, there should not be no favorite playing. Okay, let's get into more what I was saying. There's a group of people in this world who embody the energy that I'm talking about, of very powerful manifestors. Okay? And some of y'all may not agree, but I can explain why they are. It is drag queens. Okay? Drag queens. Now, no, I know some of y'all like, I don't want to hear this. But they do. Because drag queens, they live their life like life is fun. It's fun to play with their makeup, play with their clothes, be silly, be witty, socialize, have fun on the job, have fun on road trips. That's why they make the best of friends. They're not quick to cut somebody off because of a minor disagreement. They know how to get right back to fun. We struggle with that. Okay? We struggle with that. A lot of us who aren't drag queens, we're like, I came to work. I came to work. Right there, it's why we go home weak and they go home confident, flamboyant, because flamboyant's working for you too. Flamboyant, confident, and sure of themselves. Grinding should not even exist. The word grinding shouldn't even exist. It has been turned into something negative, like putting pedal to the metal. It's low vibrational. It's low vibrational. I came to do what I can do. I'm going to do as much as I can do without adding a lot of tension on me or tension on you. And that's it. Another thing about grinding. Your home life grinding does not require a deadline. I don't know how we got hooked into this. All the laundry got to be done at this time. All the dishes got to be done at this time. Y'all, mm-mm. I mean, you sit up there and say, you got to do dishes at this time, but at that time, God really wants you to just chill. So, what I'm telling y'all is some of y'all are missing something, some very important information that can get you fixed with the divine timing. Because, and I know y'all saying, why is she going from divine timing to grinding? Because divine timing is connected to grinding. Okay? If you want to say grinding. Divine timing is connected to work. Okay? There are things that you don't know. It's not that you're not chosen. It's not that you're not chosen to get wealthy. You're missing some really secret stuff. Okay? Some people might know this information, but they don't know how to use it. Or some people may not know this information that I want to give y'all in my workshop. We are going to discuss it. Each workshop is going to have a certain material that we're going to break down into sections. It's spiritual stuff. It's all spiritual stuff. I'm going to break it down. But you have to be open. If you're a very traditional religious person, don't even come to my workshops. Don't even come. Because we don't want the chaos in the workshops. We don't want the arguments, the conflicts, the disagreements. We don't want none of that. So all I'm asking, if you come to my workshops and you pay the affordable fee, that you be very open. Okay? You're going to need it. Oh, my email. Y'all know that I can't post my email in here because I get spam and bots and hate mail. Y'all would not believe how much low vibrational competitive energy that I get in my email when I post my email. I will post it in the community news. Okay, Wendell? Okay, everybody? My video is 28 minutes long. I want to give y'all an example. See this point? See how there's a lot of silence? And I'm not really getting any deeper in the lesson? Because the work is over. I'm not going to sit here and talk in circles and say this all and change subjects and all that. Okay? Because see, that's adding tension. That would be chasing your energy. That would be me getting into work. Okay? One of the parts of being better at manifesting is ending things when you can feel it should end. You protect your light. You don't miss the divine timing of the next type of energy that you need to be in. Okay? All right. Look in the community news for my information and also the link to my workshops. We have a full moon this month. Please try to make all the workshops. If you can't, you will be able to buy the replays. Okay? They'll be more expensive than the participation fee. And you can always get the extended content as well in PDFs or something like that. Okay? And that nature, articles or PDFs. But if you also want to send a cash appreciation for this video, you can send it to my Cash App at @ Coach V. Hunter. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope I see y'all in my workshops that will be going on all the way to the end of this month. Then I'll take a little break the first week of August, and then I'll go back to the workshops. I will also be teaching literary, okay, creative writing and poetry. So if you are a poet, I highly recommend that you join those workshops as well. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Present Moment, for becoming a member. Any more members in here? Who else is in here? Okay. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.